Professor Divya, can I ask you this? My favorite in this entire story is Santosh Lad, the Labour Minister of your state. He says, even if you become Chief Minister, you cannot fix potholes overnight. We accept there are problems. You need to wait till the work is completed and then question us. He is also saying, why is Kiran Majumdar-Shaw not holding the union government equally accountable for Bangalore's civic mess? What do you make of that?
Michelle, thank you so much again for having me online. There is no compromise to infrastructure in the state. I think that is one thing that we must remember, that infrastructure is very important. And this is not the first time Dr. Shaw has raised this issue. You know, she has raised this issue many times. And I've been following her, and I know that she's been a very active citizen in Bangalore, and she's been raising this voice. Why criticize now? I don't understand. But I think what she said is a very, very important point. She's telling the truth that Bangalore has no compromise when it comes to infrastructure development. And and the thing is, I'm happy she said what she said. And I think as a government, as people, we must respect her opinion because it's the truth. You know, there is a serious problem. And I think we should not compromise on the quality of infrastructure, that too in a city like Bangalore. There is no compromise. And I think that is what Dr. Shaw has been trying to say, that you have to fix this problem. Let's not keep debating, because there's no end to these debates. But fixing the problem is the ultimate.
Okay. Just come in here, JVC. You know, we've heard from Santosh Lad, we've heard from Priyank Kharge. They seem to be very upset that Kiran Majumdar has spoken out. The fact is, she's been speaking out for the last 2.5 years. The fact is that the BJP government has been in place for the last 2.5 years. The fact also is that Bangalore's potholes, however much money you may, pour into them, never seem to get fixed. Bangalore's garbage never seems to get collected. Now, if citizens are telling you where you are going wrong, why can the government not see it as constructive criticism? Is the simple question I'll ask you.
Good evening, Shreya, and good evening, my fellow panelists. The fact of the matter is, forget about Karnataka government. I think all state governments must be held accountable and responsible for the infrastructure, whether it is a BJP government or a NDA government or a Congress government. I think the citizens of this country have a lot of expectations because there is an aspirational class which is coming up. And this aspirational class certainly wants a better infrastructure. I can tell you, when I went to Hyderabad in the year 1998, when I shifted from Chennai to Hyderabad, 1998 to 2003, what I saw in Hyderabad was a fantastic development. And cleaning used to happen right in the morning. So what we expect from the chief ministers are nothing but, basic concern that the infrastructure must be developed, garbage must be cleared. And these are the basic things. In fact, we talked about it. I don't know whether, Shreya, you remember or not. Delhi election was fought based on this.
Correct.
I think the Congress and Congress supporters who need to understand that Karnataka and particularly Bengaluru is absolutely unfit for living.
Correct.
Now, you tell us it will take 3 years. You tell us it will take 2 years. Because BJP government also was there. S.R. Bommai's son was also chief minister. Yediyurappa was also chief minister.
Correct.
And apathy has been continuing. It is one, and somebody like Siddaramaiah, who had already been a chief minister for 5 years, your expectation from him would be pretty high. In fact, I can tell you, because I visit Bangalore pretty often. In fact, Bangalore's best infrastructure time came during the tenure of H.D. Kumaraswamy, when BJP supported from outside.
Okay.
In fact, JP Nagar and all those areas, roads were laid.
But JVC, since you're a cephalogist, you also know that Bangalore overwhelmingly voted for the BJP. How many MPs of the BJP? How many MPs of the BJP in Bangalore, you tell me?
That's what I'm saying. I would also.
So when Santosh Lad says, Mr. JVC, when Santosh Lad says, what has the union government done to clean up Bangalore's civic issues, given how many MPs of the BJP there are in the city, they have a point then, na?
No, Shreya. I think we need to understand and should not be confused.
No.
Civic infrastructure, 1 minute, please. Civic infrastructure is the responsibility of the state government.
Correct.
Yes, the MPs have a responsibility. You have Tejasvi as an MP, you have Shobha herself as a minister, you have PC Mohan. All these people must be raising issues. In fact, that is very important. They must raise issues, but you can't hold them accountable because that is not the MP's job. That is the job of the state government.
Shivanna, 20 seconds for you to respond. Why are you dragging the BJP in here? Is there a BJP complex you have or a Modi complex that you drag BJP and Modi into every conversation? This is a conversation that Bangalore citizens are having with their government. How can Narendra Modi clean up the civic mess that Bangalore is?
I'm not going to lower my dignity and play the blame game politics here. Each political party is responsible for the condition that Bangalore is in. We have acknowledged that. But it is humorous for someone to say that the members of parliament and the members of legislative assembly are absolutely not accountable. They have their fair share of accountability that they must work out. And one reason, let me tell you, this is the position today because we don't have a municipal corporation. And do you know why that reason is? Because the BJP, with the greed of winning elections, they conducted an illegal and an arbitrary exercise of delimitation and reservation, which I challenged in court. And the court, reprimanded the BJP. And now, today we are in a place where we're inducting Greater Bangalore Authority. We're splitting Bangalore city into 5 corporations, producing more officers, and we're ensuring that the work is done at a rampant and fast pace.
You have been saying this for the last 2.5 years. Now, the Congress government has been saying this for the last 2.5 years. There are multi-crore plans that are presented to us every week. Only you don't see any progress on the ground, because of which frustrated citizens like Kiran Majumdar-Shaw will come out and rant. It is their absolute right. And who loses out in the end? If that investor who was with Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, who made all those comments, has seen the state of Bangalore's infrastructure, then he, like Google, will also say, okay, Tata, bye-bye. We will go to Andhra Pradesh. And then you will have a problem with that as well. Anyhow, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much, Shivanna, for joining us. Good to have you on the show. Professor Divya, thank you very much. JVC, good to have you on the show. And Mr. Guru Murthy, thank you very much. All of you have a very happy Diwali. For the moment, ladies and gentlemen, a break. There's more on the other side.